To crochet this motif, this rose, you will need to know how to crochet clones knot stitches. Here they are in the middle. And I'm going to show you in this video only how to connect them together, how to put them in this bunch in the middle. Also, I will show you how to make these petals. This is done by crochet. It imitates embroidery. Long ago, 100 years ago, and even earlier than that, Irish crochet was made only by needle. It wasn't crocheted. It was imitation of Venetian needle lace, and it was made first in France, and then it was people started making it in Ireland, and slowly it turned into a little bit different technique. Everything was made by crochet. The only things that wasn't made by crochet, this kind of part, this part that look like embroidery. But now you can actually make it that look like embroidery, but you can crochet this way. So this is what I'm going to show you. So first of all, you will need DMC thread, crochet thread, cotton perle, number 8. You can choose any 2 contrast colors and use this. Number 8 look much better than any other thread you can use. Don't use mercerized cotton from Lisbeth. It's too hard thread. This thread is soft and is the best for this kind of motifs. You will need also crochet hook, 0.75 millimeters, no bigger hook. 0.75 is the best. So you will need scissors and you will need a tapestry needle. So first we will begin with clones knot stitches in the middle. Make a chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 or 6 stitches. Connect chain into a ring, with a slip stitch. And what I also do, I take this end, this short tail, and I put it around the ring, and I can crochet over it. This way I don't have to worry about weaving this end later. And crochet around this ring single crochet stitches. There's no number. I don't know how many stitches will be there. It's all up to you. I can probably place there 10 of them, and you can probably place 12 of them. So all of us crochet a little bit different. And even I recommend always to crochet tight. It is very important for Irish crochet. Still we will be 1 or 2 stitches off. So I'm not counting, I don't know how many stitches here, just to cover the ring, the chain, that you will not see it. And after you're done with this ring, close the ring with a slip stitch. Everything in Irish crochet and any crochet, new row or round in crochet, close with slip stitch. The short tail that we were crocheting around, we crocheted around enough, and we can cut off. That way it will not be on the way. Now ready to crochet clones knot stitches and arrange them over the ring. To make clones knot stitch, chain 4 or 5. I normally take 5. Okay, I did not count. I better count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stitches for the chain, and make clones knot stitch. I wrap around the chain thread up to 24 times. And connect this. I always place my clone knot stitch over the ring to see where can I connect. So if the end of this clone knot stitch falling down right in here, this is where I will connect my clone knot stitch to the ring. And make sure that last stitch is tight over here. Now make one more clone knot stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 5, and wrap around. And this is how I count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yarn over and the thread I bring back to the on a hook together will give us 20 stitches on the hook. I bring thread out and connect, and this time I will connect to this opposite part right in here, not like this, like I was doing it. It's right in here. I can do it here, it does not really matter, whatever is easier. Let's do it here. So if I lay my stitch right like that on a ring, here's the place I need to connect it, right in there. There are many ways of doing it, so this is something I invented myself, just the way it's easier for me, and I will share it with you. Okay, after that, and don't worry, you will have to place them kind of jammed together really tight later. Don't worry about it yet. I always move my stitches, clone knot stitch, with my nail, hold it like that, because if I will leave them here and make another one, I can really damage them with a hook, so that's why I cover them with my fingers. Again, clone knot stitch. 3, 4, 5. And again, I can connect this right in here, right next to the first clone knot stitch. Connect with the slip stitch to the ring, like this. Now, to make this, to close this area over here, you need to place few clone knot stitches over this, and this is how I do this. Again, make chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, clone knot stitch, and I will place this connected here with my thread behind the ring, right over there. I place I will insert the hook in here in between first 2 stitches, clone knot stitches. I hope you can see it very well right in here. Grab the thread, and you see where the clone knot stitch goes, right across the ring, and make a stitch like this. I have another hole area, and I can place another clone knot right across it. So what we will do, we will make one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. One more clones knot stitch. And I can go this way, back in here, right? Or I can place it here. I think I will go and place it right back in this area. Again, thread behind the ring and the hook anywhere you think will be best. So I connected it right over here. And by doing this, I actually placed the two of the clones knot stitches over the ring. So when I started my chain for clones knot stitch over here, I just connected on the opposite side of the ring, and this will give me this small bunch of clones knot stitches, and hole is gone. You cannot see it anymore. The next step, we will crochet behind the ring, around it. You will have to go into those stitches in the ring. You cannot really see them because thread is so small. Probably I will bring it closer. Yeah, so into each of those stitches right here of the previous ring, you will have to insert hook twice in each place, in each stitch of the ring, and make 2 single crochet stitches into each stitch. It's a little bit of challenging job, but you can do it. Just look behind the ring, see where the hook is going to be. Insert it in and insert the hook twice into each stitch and make single crochet stitches. And be very careful and slowly, don't be in a hurry here. You need to make this area, I call this the round that I'm crocheting right now, a platform. We need this platform to make another layer of clones knot stitches around it. And this is the way to do this. There are other ways of doing it, but I tried all of them and I like this one better. It's easier. Even it does not look easy, but believe me, it's the easiest way to build the round of single crochet stitches around the ring that is already exist there. Sometimes you have to push your hook through, so it takes a little time. And make sure you've made a whole round. And the last stitch, close the round with slip stitch. That's it. Now we're ready to crochet more close knot stitches around this circle. And you can fit probably 5 to 6 of them. It depends how you crochet. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wrap around 20 times. And again, the same technique, the same way you're doing it. You just lay the clones knot stitches on a ring and see where it will go, where you can connect. And this is where you insert the hook, and with a slip stitch attach clones knot stitch to the ring. Here it is. Again, somehow I lost the stitch and I cannot recover it, so I have to undo it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, didn't go very well for me. Sometimes if you have too much, it's too bunched out, I just took it in my hands, the clones knot, and just kind of like roll it between my fingers to stretch it lengthwise. Sometimes it helps. And again, I will lay the stitch around the platform, and I can see that I can connect my clones knot stitch right in here. And again, I connect it with a slip stitch. And you see, as I lay the stitches around, the flower is growing in the middle. Again, next stitch. Again, there is no number of how many clones knot stitches you can fit in here. You can make it as big as those flowers are. You can make it bigger. You can leave it the way it is right now and make very small flowers. It will be still looking nice. After you practice to do this size, you can create your own flowers. And you can make those flowers of different sizes, so feel free to creating something on your own. It's always fun. Okay, next stitch. I need to give it a little bit body, and I will lay it right here, and it's fitting here, right in this area. Connect with a slip stitch, have another clones knot stitch. So continue doing this. If you want extra, I would say another layer, you can again crochet another layer of another platform, but that time you will have to connect, make another single crochet stitches around this platform. So connect to that platform, crochet single crochet stitches, and you can make it bigger. Okay, another one. Sometimes I don't really count how many wraparound, how many times I wrap around thread. The goal is, when you crochet clones knot, to cover the chain, that it will not be seen through. Okay, we'll make clones knot stitch this time, and again connecting it to the ring right in here. with a slip stitch always, and make sure that the last stitch is really tight, nice and tight. The shape of it, all your flowers will be different. It is basically impossible in Irish crochet to make exactly the same flower. So one more. Sometimes they misbehave a little. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more stitch and I can connect right in here. Okay, here it is. I can leave it the way it is, or I can add more. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 clone knot stitches. And this one I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 clone knot stitches. As you see, different amount. What do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. You can add more if you want. It's up to you. I will leave it the way it is, and I will make one more time a platform, but for a different reason. To make so I just right now crocheting platform, and you will see why. Again, going into the platform to which we were connecting all our clone knot stitches, and crochet into one stitch, into another. You can crochet 2 because you need it just slightly bigger. So make another platform. And be careful with your clone knot stitching, because they are very easy to ruin with your hook when you crochet too fast. So you better slow down in here and make sure that you are not, it's okay to move them to the front as you crochet, that you will not damage them with the hook. And at the end, last stitch, and then I always close all rounds with a slip stitch. So this platform was needed for me again to attach and crochet bigger petals. If you look on the back, I crocheted chains to which I connected later or crochet over them petals, and this is what I will show you in a minute. So first, what you do, You will have to have 3 of them. I have 3. This is how I designed this flower. Make chain 1, 2, 3, 4 and connect, or 5. I had 4, 5 sometimes. Connect this chain to the ring, anywhere to the ring, in such a way that this a chain will not stick out too much, just almost touching the previous row. So we will have 6 of them, 6 chains evenly spread around the back platform. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. 4, 5 doesn't matter, and connect again to the platform. You can connect with single crochet stitches, with slip stitch, does not really matter. So I have 2 chains, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 doesn't matter, and connect to the platform again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have to look here. There's plenty of room to place 2 more chains or arches later. 2, 3, 4, 5, and we place it right in the middle here, where the space left for us available to put those arches. And last one, last chain, and connect to the ring. So you'll have to be able on the back to make this kind of small arches, 6 of them. And after that, practice doing this. You can watch this video a couple more times and practice to do all kinds of those little middle parts for the flower. And then we'll come back and I'll show you the rest of the flower.